Yo, what's up, dudes? It's your boy Eagle Breva, and I'm back with episode 2 of my Borderlands 2 Seraph Weapons Guide. And today, guys, we're going to be going over the assault rifle known as the Seraphim. In my case, we have the Onslaught Seraphim. Your case might be a little bit different. Of course, we are rocking an OP level 10. The red text says, holy, 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 burst fire when zoomed, highly effective burst flash. Now, this is only going to be incendiary, so it won't come in any other variation, always incendiary. But we are going to show you guys how to get this thing, how you can farm for it, and then, of course, show you guys some gameplay and go through the wiki at the end. So to get this thing, we're going to be fast traveling over to Oasis. You do need to have the Captain Scarlet DLC to get this gun, and as we're going through the Seraph Weapons Guide, I am going to try to get them in order. Of course, Captain Scarlet DLC being the first one that came out for Borderlands 2 makes it the introduction to the Seraph Weapons, and we're going to be going over this DLC Seraphs first. So to get this thing, there are a couple different ways. One, you could farm Master G. It is a rare drop from Master G, but we all know how much of a pain Master G can be, so don't worry about that, man. Just come to the Seraph vendor over here and go ahead and purchase it with Seraph Crystals. You do have to kill the raid bosses to get the Seraph Crystals, but go kill Pyro Pete a couple times, and you guys will have enough to get this thing. If you're looking at it, it might look a little familiar because it is a pretty much Seraph version of the Varuk. If you've played Borderlands 2 main story and you've gotten the Varuk, then obviously you're going to be used to kind of how this gun works, but there is the drop. Now let's go ahead and show you guys some gameplay and go through the wiki. The Seraphim is a Seraph Assault Rifle manufactured by Dahl. The Seraphim can be obtained from trading with the Seraph vendor in Oasis or as a rare drop from Master G the Invincible. Special weapon effects, the red text says, holy, holy, holy. Greatly increased damage, increased recoil, reduced burst fire count and reload speed, fires large, slow-moving projectiles, always incendiary. The usage and description says, like most Seraph weapons from the Captain Scarlet DLC, the Seraphim fires slow-moving projectiles with very high damage. The projectiles themselves resembles those fired by Dahl E-Tech blasters, and overall the weapon has much in common with the E-Tech assault rifles in general. Its appearance, magazines, capacity, and fire rate in particular are very close to that of the same level of a Dahl blaster, though its per projectile damage is about 50% higher than that of a blaster, and fully tripled of the standard Dahl carbine. So high damage, low projectiles, but again, the damage kind of makes up for that. Where the Seraphim differs from most Dahl blasters is in the projectile distribution. Although technically of similar accuracy to a blaster, the Seraphim's projectile grouping is much tighter than a Dahl blaster's three-way firing pattern, increasing the number of shots that will connect with the target even given the random nature of the bullet spread. So a little bit higher accuracy, higher damage pellets, which is a good combination. Because of the nature of Oasis Seraph weapons, the Seraphim is impacted more strongly by weapon components which negatively affect accuracy and weapon recoil. It can still attain the same listed accuracy of standard Dahl assault rifles given the correct parts, but its recoil remains high compared to an equivalent purple Dahl rifle. And as I'm playing, guys, I definitely noticed that. I am rocking the B shield, so it's doing, okay damage, but as I'm shooting this thing, man, it's kind of going all over the place. It's really not that great when it comes to accuracy or recoil. It almost feels like it's random recoil. It's not like having the same pattern going up. It's kind of going side, diagonal, pretty much all over the place. Overall, the Seraphim can be considered an extremely high damage incendiary Dahl assault rifle, having an expanded magazine and dramatically improved damage at the cost of low projectile speed, lower minimum accuracy, reduced burst fire count, and higher recoil. The damage output of the weapon is unparalleled among other non-legendary assault rifles against flesh targets, and its per projectile damage is high enough to be viable against even armored or shield targets, as the inherited damage penalty of the fire versus armor shield will only decrease the Seraphim's damage to that of the standard assault rifle. So, I mean, I'm going through rocking Maya, of course. I don't have an assault rifle class set up. I'm sure you could get an absolutely insane amount of damage using Accident on this gun, but for me, it wasn't the best one out there, but it was still a pretty good one. And with these Seraph weapons, man, they're really easy to get your hands on, so why not? Go try it out. Go give it a shot, man. I still like it. I still want to collect every one of these type of guns in the game, so definitely makes it really easy to get to. So there was episode 2, man. If you do enjoy, really appreciate the thumbs up. Sub to the channel, of course, if you want to see some more, and I will catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.